All right, gotta admit, when I hear Meditations by a Roman emperor, not exactly thinking self-help bestseller, it's like togas and chariots, right? Not exactly my go-to for life advice.
Yeah, it sounds a little niche.
Right. But get this deep dive,
Yeah.
all about Marcus Aurelius and his meditations. And seriously, surprisingly relevant, even now. Think of it less like some ancient history lecture, more like journaling, but, emperor style. And here's the kicker, he never even meant for it to be published.
True, yeah. It's more like personal reflections, like eavesdropping on Aurelius having a conversation with himself.
Which is wild when you think about it. It wasn't some
Yeah.
self-help guide, no marketing team behind this. This was a guy, emperor even, wrestling with the big stuff. How to be better, how to handle stress, difficult people, finding meaning. The good stuff.
And that's where Stoicism comes in. Big influence on Aurelius, and it really comes through in his writing.
Okay, so before we get too deep, what is Stoicism exactly? Like the crash course version for those of us who didn't ace Philosophy 101.
Right, so Stoicism, it's about focusing on what you can control. Your thoughts, your reactions, your choices, and accepting what you can't. It's like, imagine gardening in a hurricane. Can't control the weather, right? But you can control how you prepare, how you react, how you rebuild after. That's Stoicism, that focus in the middle of the chaos.
Okay, I like that. Makes it seem less intimidating, more practical. So how does this tie into meditations?
Well, right away, Aurelius starts listing everyone he's learned from. Family, teachers, philosophers, even gladiators.
Gladiators. Talk about unexpected mentors, right?
Exactly. And that's a key takeaway. Learning never stops, and wisdom. Find it in the strangest places. Aurelius is showing us everyone we meet has something to teach us. A big lesson, a small insight, doesn't matter.
Like that saying, everyone's a teacher if you're willing to learn. And honestly, who hasn't had that moment where someone said something totally unexpected and it shifted your whole perspective?
Totally. And another big Stoic idea Aurelius keeps coming back to, it's the whole fleeting nature of life thing.
Okay, how so?
Well, he compares life to a river, always moving, always changing. He even says fame, what so many people chase after, it's shorter than life itself.
And coming from the emperor of Rome, that's saying something.
Right. He had it all power, prestige. Still, he knew it was temporary. Aurelius is telling us, accept what we can't control, like, death, for one, and find peace now, in this moment, like clinging to the past, worrying about the future. It's like trying to hold on to a handful of water in a rushing river. Pointless.
So it's about being present, making the most of now because time flies.
Exactly. But Aurelius takes it further by focusing on the present and living virtuously. And we'll get into what that means, but that's how we find real contentment, no matter what's going on around us.
Okay, now I'm seeing how this is helpful. Especially now, the world feels so chaotic, uncertain. This is actually making me feel calmer. But you said living virtuously. What does that even mean? How does that fit into meditations?
Great question, and it takes us to another big theme, mastering our minds. This, to Aurelius, was key to living a virtuous life. He believed our minds, they're the only things we truly control.
So, like, our thoughts shape our reality kind of thing.
Yeah, in a way, yeah. And Aurelius was like recognizing that we have this power to choose our thoughts. It's huge because then we can choose our reactions, right?
See, I think a lot of us can relate to that. I know I've been there. Road rage, that email that just sets you off, whatever. It's like those reactions, they just happen sometimes.
And Aurelius would say that's exactly it. That's where the work is. He uses this analogy. It's like a puppet, right? Being controlled by these strings, just reacting to everything. But he's saying we don't have to be puppets. We can cut those strings. We can use reason.
Okay, I get that, but like how?
Okay.
Easier said than done, right?
For sure, it's practice.
Yeah.
For Aurelius, it was about creating this space between that emotion, that impulse, and how you act.
Okay, so that pause, that moment of choice, that's where we can, like, redirect. But how do we know we're choosing, I don't know, the right way in those moments? You mentioned being virtuous earlier. Is that what this is about?
Exactly. That pause, that's where virtue comes in. For Aurelius, for Stoicism in general, virtue's about acting with reason, acting naturally.
So it's not about being perfect. It's about making choices that, line up with what we know is right.
Exactly. And this goes for how we deal with people, too, especially those tricky interactions, which, let's face it, we all have them. Aurelius actually has some really good advice about dealing with difficult people.
And that's where this gets interesting, because haven't we all met those people who, to put it nicely, they're a challenge? They know how to get under your skin. What are we supposed to do? Just grin and bear it?
No, not at all. Aurelius, he reminds us that a lot of the time, those difficult people, they're acting out of ignorance or their judgment's messed up.
It's like that saying, hurt people hurt people.
Yeah, you could say that, but Aurelius takes it a step further. He's not saying we should excuse bad behavior, but we don't have to let our own anger, our own frustration, be controlled by it. It's about recognizing their behavior. It's about them, not you. And you always have a choice in how you respond.
Oh, I like that. Don't take the bait. Don't get sucked into their drama.
Exactly. Instead of getting defensive, instead of getting caught up in their emotions, you respond with reason. You stay calm. Remember, you control your mind, not them.
This is gold.
Yeah.
This is what, like 2,000-year-old advice?
Yeah.
And it's still relevant. And it makes me think Aurelius is dealing with, what, court intrigue, political rivals, you name it. If he could find a way to stay calm with all that, maybe there's hope for us, right?
Totally. Now, zooming out a bit, Aurelius also wrestles with something a lot of us think about. Does the universe have a plan? Or is it all just, like, random?
Okay, deep thoughts here. So, does he have an answer? Like a for sure answer I need to know.
Well, he doesn't come right out and say. What he does do is say, focus on what you can control. Your actions, your judgment, your choices. Whether there's a big cosmic plan or not.
Interesting. So even if we don't know the why, the big why of everything, we can still find meaning in our own lives just from the choices we make.
That's it. Aurelius is showing us you don't need to have all the answers about the universe to live a good life, a life that matters.
That's incredibly empowering. It reminds me of that Viktor Frankl quote. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. It's like Aurelius was saying the same thing just centuries earlier.
He was. And the fact that these ideas still resonate so strongly today is a testament to Aurelius's wisdom. He's encouraging us to look inward, to examine our own biases and assumptions, and to make sure our actions are in line with our values.
It's like he's having this conversation with us across the centuries, you know? It really makes you think if a Roman emperor nearly 2,000 years ago struggled with the same questions we face today, what does that say about the human experience?
It tells us that while times may change, human nature remains remarkably constant. The fundamental challenges of life, how to live a good life, navigate relationships, and find meaning, these are things people have grappled with for centuries. We're all part of this ongoing human story.
And that's what makes meditation such a surprisingly timeless guide. It's not about quick fixes or easy answers. It's about cultivating a way of being in the world that allows us to thrive even when things get tough.
It's true. Aurelius's insights provide a framework for self-improvement, for building resilience, and for finding a sense of inner peace, even when the world around us feels chaotic.
So, for our listener, I hope this deep dive has sparked your curiosity to explore meditations for yourself. You might be surprised how relevant a Roman emperor's personal reflections can be to your life, even in 2024.
I agree. And the beauty of meditations is that it's a wellspring of wisdom you can revisit again and again. Each time you read it, you're likely to find new layers of meaning that speak to your current experiences and challenges.
It's definitely a book I know I'll be revisiting. There's just so much to unpack. So until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, even emperors struggled with life's big questions, and they found solace in reflecting on them.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. It would be a great source of help to maintain and develop this channel and the correlated website. This book overview was presented to you by olbooksummary.com. Are you interested in more insights into personal development books or motivational and inspirational books? Please visit olbooksummary.com and you will find a library of the most helpful self-development and human character development books overviews. See you soon with the next books overview video.